Hello, welcome back to Citizen Pew. This is Citizen Pew Commentary, and today I'm at the range and I am talking about this guy right here. This is a Savage Model 42. It is a over-under, there you go, right there, 22 Magnum 410 on the lower there. Now you could pick this up in 22 Long Rifle 410 as well, but I wanted to get it in 22 Magnum 410. And you know, I've seen this guy around at Walmart, mostly the 22 Long Rifle. I had to order the 22 Magnum through my FFL to get it. I haven't seen it out and about, but I picked this up for a couple reasons. One, an over-under with two different calibers is just really cool, but the other reason is I have grandkids and they're on their way up, you know, and yeah, they have a Cricket, but I wanted something that would get them a little bit more power, like the 22 Magnum, and into a shotgun shell, the 410. So I picked it up for them, and in probably a couple years, they'll be ready for it. So that'll give me plenty of time to, you know, test it out, make sure it's all good for them and stuff. Anyhow, let's go over the details of this guy right here. So it does have a safety right here by the hammer. The hammer does have a little device you push up or down to decide which barrel you're going to use, and then to break it over, you just push this little lever right here, breaks on over. 22 Magnum on top, 410 on the bottom. There's your shell ejector, and there you go. That's the basics right there. It does have a plastic rear sight here with some elevation adjustment, and the piece right here that separates the two barrels and holds them in place, that is plastic as well, and your front sight is plastic. So it is what it is. Be nice to have an alternate here, like a metal piece like that, and then a metal rear sight or something a little bit fancier than just a piece of plastic. We'll see. Maybe somebody will come up with something. Anyhow, to break it over and clean it, pretty easy. There's a button right here, push it, and then this slides up, and then you just hit the break over lever. Comes into two pieces. Bam, just like that. It does come with a little carrying bag right here, has some straps on it. So I ordered a 410 shell holder, and I'm looking for something to hold some 22 Magnums, and I think it'd be a good little pouch. Put a little cleaning kit in here, and there you go. You got something that just has everything they need. So all right, let me show you the ammo I'm going to be using here to demonstrate it. I got some CCI Maxi Mags 22 Magnum WMR. They are 40 grain, 1875 feet per second. There you go. And I have two different 410 shells. I have some 2.5 inch 1330 feet per second, half ounce 7.5 shot, and then I have some buckshot here, which is 1/3 ounce, 2.5, 1400 feet per second. Yeah, triple buck. There you go. This is American Tactical. The birdshot is Federal, so we'll give those a try as well. I have some clays set up on some stands out there, and that's what we're going to shoot at to demonstrate it. The closest stand is about 15 yards, not too far. And then I tried to go 5 and 5, so it should be 15, 20, 25. So not too bad. And I just eyeballed it, walked it, so it's not like it's super measured out or anything. So all right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to get me a handful of 22 Magnums here, and I got my other camera set up, and we'll get going. All right, here we go. I got 4 22 Magnums in my little pouch here, and I'm going to go for the bottom clays on each of those stands, and then I'll save the top ones for the 410. All right, and if you're wondering what kind of choke this is, it's a fixed choke. I can't remember if it's intermediate or modified. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the description. So I looked at it and then I just completely forgot. Apologize for that, but here we go. 22 Magnum. We're going to do the 15 yarder. We're going to do bottom one. Whoo! It hit it, put a hole in it. So alrighty, break that guy over, pull that round out. Yeah, we'll shoot it again. I'll try to hit the top. No, you know what, I'll save that one for later. Maybe I'll hit it with some birdshot. We'll go for the middle one here. Alrighty, there we go. I think I hit the stand there, so. Oh well, oh well. I got plenty of clays. I got plenty. So, alrighty. There we go. All right, that far one. Here we go. Yeah, it went through it, so yeah. Yeah, the 22 Magnum ain't gonna break the clay up unless I hit the metal. Do I got another one left? Ooh, I do. All right, we'll put this last one I put in my pouch there in, and we'll go for that first one again, see if I can break it up. Ah, I missed it. I tried to aim right towards the top. Maybe I could break it, but nope. No luck. All right. Well, I tell you what, let's try some of the bird shot, see how it does. All right, here we go. I put in 4 rounds of the bird shot into my pouch, so there you go. That's what you got there. Pretty high brass, which I like about any kind of shotgun shell. I like to get higher, medium brass. That low brass stuff, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's good for a breakover, but you know, semi-autos, the pumps and all that. Yeah, you know, I try to buy the good stuff. Anyhow, here we go. All right. We got to flip our hammer down there. All right, safety off. We'll go for the close one here on the top. Nice. All righty. Yeah, I hit the stand a little bit too, because it shook that middle one down, or that bottom one, the one right below it, shook it apart. So, all right, we'll go for the back one on the top. See how we do here. Nice. Definitely hit the stand as well as the clay there, so shook the other one apart. So I don't think it's that tight of a pattern. So it's what is that, intermediate or modified? I don't remember which one's closer to an open choke, but it might be that one. Like I said, I'll put it down in the description. I completely forgot. I should have wrote it down, but anyhow, I like it. I like it. I'll tell you what, I'm going to set up a couple more clays. We're going to shoot some of this buckshot through it. Yeah, I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, I'm back. I got 2 more clays set up. We're going to shoot some of this buckshot at it. This is the American Tactical triple-aught buck right there, just so you can see it. All righty. There we go. All right, let's go for the close one. Nice. All right. Well, let's see here. There we go. Go for that middle one. Ooh, nice bit of smoke coming out of that barrel. All right. There we go. Middle one. Nice. I think a couple of those pieces hit the metal frame. I could hear it. So, yeah, righty. Woo. I'll tell you what, I like it. All right, let me give you my final thoughts on it. Well, there you go. That is the Savage Model 42. Like I said, you can pick it up a 22 long rifle 410 as well, but this here is the 22 Magnum 410. I like it, you know. Like I said at the beginning, I picked this up. The biggest reason is I have grandkids, and they're going to be coming up to where I need to get them something to train on above their little 22 long rifle bolt action, and I thought this would be a good next step. But you know, after shooting it and stuff, I could see this being a pretty decent little brush gun, you know, something to put in maybe your side-by-side or you know, utility vehicle while you're out in the wilderness or whatever. Not a bad little like I said, brush gun, or I don't know if you would want to call it a survival gun, but I know that there's a couple brands out there that market an over-under with 2 different calibers as survival guns. I know I have one, but I don't know if I'd market it as that. But I like it as maybe a brush gun or a beginner's over-under, something like that. Yeah, I like it though. Definitely, you know, pretty sturdy and everything for all the polymer on it. The metal really just seems to be the barrel, and then the receiver area here in the breech, that seems to be all the metal. Yep, even the trigger guard here is plastic. So, but I like it. The only beef I would have on it per se is that there's no place on it to put shells, or to put, you know, rounds. You know, you have to buy something that's going to fit on your sleeve here if you wanted to have rounds on you. I guess you could put something over here on the foregrip too, but you know, with the bag, if you know, I think you could put probably a shoulder strap on that bag and then put the rounds on some you know, some type of holding devices that attach to those straps and stuff. So, you know, maybe it's not that critical, I don't know. But it would be neat if there was a couple places just to put some shells on it or something like that. So, but other than that, overall, pretty happy I picked it up. Yep. Just so you know, this thing isn't super cheap. I think you might be able to catch the 22 long rifle version for around 400, I think. You know, 22 Magnum, a little bit more than that. You know, of course, then throw in your tax and your background check. So, all right, well, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think, if you have one, if you think about one, something like that. But I'm pretty happy with the purchase. I think it's going to do well for what I had intended for it. So, all right. That's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, you can check me out on Instagram where I post pictures of stuff I take to the range. I don't post a lot of stuff. Every now and then I will. But basically after a range day, if I had some good photos, I'll put them there. You can watch me or follow me on Twitter as well, where I just kind of, you know, hang out with the 2A community that likes me and, you know, post stuff. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you know, there's a lot of, you have to experience it. So other than that, I do have a web page at citizenpew.com, which I'm kind of in the middle of revamping, trying to make it very useful, having links to various other organizations that can help you with whatever you need, whether it's you know, laws, concealed carry, whatever. I want my website to be very much more informative, and I'm also going to start doing some articles type things, just putting some basics out there. You know, nothing, I don't want to get in there and start telling that I'm the expert on everything, but yeah, there's some basic stuff out there. I'd like to have a couple pages there where people can go, you know, let me just get a refresher. So I'm looking at having that all revamped by the end of the year, so you can check it out. And then other than that, if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, by all means, please hit that subscribe button. Check out the other videos. I'm always trying to improve, always trying to get better. And coming up next year, I'm going to have kind of another layout. I kind of do that every year, just kind of switch it up. Kind of helps me inspire to be better, take on more, and all that. Anyhow, all right, I'm rambling on. That's my video. Thank you for watching, and y'all have a good day.